Hey everyone, so for today's module, I'm going to be talking about manifest coding and latent coding. These two things were the ones that stood out to me the most during the actual textbook reading. So for the manifest coding, what I learned, strictly using a book as an example, is how manifest coding is more about the surface level or one word exactly. So let's say my topic is going to be about passion. So, in order to research passion in a book, I will have to just look at the whole book, or I can use just a chapter, like chapter one, chapter two, and go ahead and base the finding of the word passion in those chapters or in the book. So, instead of reading the actual page from one, two, three until the end of the book, I would just base my knowledge upon when I see passion. So, the strict word of passion. And then in the latent coding, it would be quite different. So it wouldn't be just basing it off the word passion. It would be more about actually reading the whole book and getting a broader understanding of what passion is, and in the book, what passion means. So this can actually really help find maybe a deeper message or just something more symbolic regarding passion within the book. This actually also helps in the real world. For example, if I were to be researching let's say again, passion. If I were to be researching passion within a book for a research project, maybe an interview to gather some questions, I would use a book. And for me, in my opinion, I would probably base it more on latent coding, just because I think that if we read the whole thing, I will actually get more information upon it. So yeah, I would just base it off the whole book. So I would look for passion between the whole book, read the whole thing from one to the end of the page, or the end of the book, sorry. And I would kind of gather the information, possibly even find a deeper meaning behind passion and what it has to do within the story of the book, rather than just base it on the chapter that can tell me possibly a little bit about what it actually means, but it won't tell me the full thing that I need to know to get more effective questions for my interview. So yeah, I would probably just use the latent coding, but if I were to use the manifest coding, it would just be, I would probably come up with questions, but I wouldn't come up with the same thorough and detail oriented questions that I would come up if I would read the whole thing. It's kind of like if we read the article or a textbook, for example, like a chapter, we don't really get the same knowledge. So let's say in a course, we're given a textbook to read and we only read one chapter instead of the whole chapter. We really won't get much knowledge. So I think that I would probably stick to latent coding. Thank you.